Thank you.
Hi, Zach.
1938, graduated from high school. And Chuck Day, who was a friend of mine, Chuck Day and I used to do the posters for high school in Portland, Oregon. And I would do the illustration, and Chuck was very good at doing lettering. He could do that single-stroke lettering. That was, marvelous. And so Chuck would do the lettering, and I'd do the posters. And we had a nice working relationship. Had a lot of fun. And I went on to college at the University of Washington for a couple of years. Chuck worked at the bank in Portland as a messenger, saved his money, and in the second year, was able to go to Art Center with the money he'd earned. He had just enough money to go 1 year, at the end of which he applied for a scholarship. And they were very, very tough on internal scholarships because any paying customer, they didn't have that many. But they had a good school, even then. This is back now in 1940. And I ran into Chuck on the streets in Portland. What had he been doing? He said, I went to Art Center. I said, gee, I really thought about that. I just finished 2 years at the University of Washington. And I've been working on the magazine, the Columns magazine, doing the cartoons, and I'm an art editor. And I thought I was pretty hot stuff. Here you have a view of the growth. See, Archer, this is the building, the fellow said you should see the building that's going on next door. This building also existed. We faced them, of course, so that they matched up. And then this building we built. This was the media department. And when we built this building, we inherited this bus bench. Can you see it? It's a bench, because there's a bus stop here. So we put our benchmark there. We just have a happy day, and I really want to talk about that now. But since I got the picture, let me point out that there was a bench. This bench was over here. So the little character who was pointing this way says, have a happy day. And the bench next to it was the Glasban Willens Memorial Mortuary. It's one of the great ironies of all time. Okay. This I include only to say, I don't think that awards are important. I think good work is important. But when you win the awards, they do assume a certain kind of importance. And if it's an honest and real competition, I suppose it's worthwhile. And here's the blind that are also colorblind. Now, this photograph was taken at a picnic for the junior blind. And one of our clients saw it, and someone sent it to Ralph, and he had pinned to his pinboard. Every office at Carson Roberts had one wall was a pinboard. And he had this photograph pinned up. And one day, the advertising director of Rosemary Reed came by and wrote a line and stuck it on the photo. And the line was, the blind are also colorblind. Really? And that, that's an expression. The photograph came from somebody we didn't even know. The copy line came from an advertising director who never written a good line before or since, but a great one here. Right. And it became our ad, and it worked. And it ran, and it was turned down by a lot of papers. Really? Oh yeah. But the Washington Post ran it, and the important papers ran it. Right. And Time Magazine picked it as one of their choice in the Power Print campaign. And said, sometimes you see the